Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the day of the video. How's it going today? Today I am at the service station. I've been on my way down to Bristol. I haven't got a handle on my way. There's only one handle there, look. Does anyone else have a handle? No. God damn. But yeah, I haven't put these down or anything. What's my horn like? Anyway, like I say, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I've just been driving down from Old Notts. I got down, well, I left at just before 9 o'clock, got some petrol. It's only a little babby tank. It's only got a little babby tank. It only cost 40 quid to fill it up, which is nice. And it took me about an hour and 40 minutes to get to here from Nottingham. This is the services we normally stop at. I deliberately set my sat-nav, well, my phone, specifically to this place because last time I drove down to Bath, me and Laura just completely missed this place entirely. We didn't even go to a stop. We didn't even go to a service station or anything like that. So that was a good idea, really, to sat-nav us here, but I think my phone took us a different way to the way that we normally go. I didn't recognise a lot of the roads. To be honest with you, as well, going around like the M42 near Birmingham, like, it was bloody busy. Everyone needed to calm the hell down. It was like, will everyone calm down? Everyone's just like stressing out, jumping out of the lanes. I'm just cruising. I've literally spent I haven't been in the fast lane actually since I joined the motorway. Except when there's two lanes. I was in the quick lane then. But I just stayed in the left and the middle lane all the way down. In fact, to be honest with you, I've never spent so much time in the left lane. It's nice, just cruising at 70. Although I am sick of listening to The Feeling now. Oh god, that song can shut the hell up. I'm going to try and find a radio. I'm going to try and tune into BBC Radio 2 or something. I don't know, BBC Radio 1, because I'm an old man. I'm an old man. Okay, leave me to it. Right. I am going to go and have a wee, stretch my legs, and I'm going to have a packed lunch. Brought a little picnic for the car, so. But yeah, it's my car. Do you like it? It's nice, isn't it? I've not been in the back yet. I'm not going to lie to you. I think he has been though. He said it's alright. But yeah, it's nice. I like this car. It's beautiful. It's my baby. Don't badmouth him. I don't know. Oh. Right, let's go. It's chuffing busy at this station. This stop off. I've never known it. We normally get here at like 8 in the morning. But and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my flat. Drove here. It's actually really easy from that station, from that service station. It's like 3/4 of the way. As soon as you get past Bristol, it's like literally follow this road for all 40 miles. Okay, we can just drive. Yeah, otherwise it was a smooth drive. There was a lane. Like, the only difficulty I have is like what the hell lanes to get into, because I don't have a sat nav to like look at. All I'm going off is the voice of the sat nav lady saying turn left at this junction, right? So you say leftmost lane. Now you look at the top. You know how they've got like the on the motorway they've got like road signs and they're supposed to point at the lanes, but there's like 2 arrows there left to turn off, 2 arrows to go straight on, but there's only 3 lanes. Like, so I'm assuming that this lane is like one of them ones where you can kind of indicate to go off. That one just feeds off. This is an indicate to go off lane, but also go straight on. But it wasn't. Turns out this lane here on the left filtered off into 2. I tried to join that one, and I was like, no, it was too late. So, but yeah, that was pretty good. To say I've never driven down to Bristol in one go, that was pretty good. It's going to be difficult. To be honest with you, I'm not used to driving without a sat nav, especially for like long way. I always drove with like dad's sat nav. But yeah, we're here. I'm not listening to The Feeling anymore. I've got to pick my own bloody CD because fuck, God, is that album really boring when you've played it through once. It's nice to start with, so we're going to have to pick one from this lovely pile. But yeah, man. Oh, I'm back, but it's got to be said, this room is chuffing cold. It is really freezing. Got the heating on to boot it all up a bit, but yeah, literally perfectly smooth up until that lane issue, and this van was being an arse, wouldn't let me in. So I had to go a long way, go a fucking long way around, mate. Like, thanks, Mr. Van Man. Don't like Ven men. Oh God, these screens are mad. I always do that when I go. I've been using my laptop all week. Come back to these screens, they're friggin' huge. Oh God, get that heat. Come on, heating, hurry up. It's chuffing cold. I might even put the turbo boost mode on. I'm slowly. Did you beep then? Yeah. So I'm slowly unpacking all of my bags and stuff. I'm surprised at this, but the remaining portions of my cake survived. Hey, way! If you look out the window, look, there's my brum brum parked up nicely with his wing mirrors in, so no one can hit him. Touch wood. But yeah, I'm having a nice cup of tea, nice chill down, watching Sips play Fallout, and just unpacking all of my clothes and stuff in it, because otherwise, like mainly my electrics, I don't really care about my clothes. I just want my phone charger out because it needs to be fully charged for tonight. The downside of using it as a sat nav is it drains like a mother trucker. Right, well, I am just scheduling a live stream for tomorrow. I said I'd live stream Sunday the 8th, so that's what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow, but yeah, I'm live streaming because we're going to be talking about the YouTube gathering I'm organising. We need to get the word out to the main channel and all of that stuff. It's nice with the heating on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this live, I'm going to get this online, and then I am going to be rolling on out to do a test run to see how easy it is to get to work, basically. I'm going to go follow me Norse, follow me sat nav, and hopefully get to work. Well, basically time it, basically see the roads, what's the speed limits, where are the lights, where is this, because I only know bus routes. So, but yeah, may as well, while I'm here testing out my car and stuff, I'm going to pick out a CD as well. I need to start my cards here, because all these are old cards now. I've never had so many so many cards under any scenario. Never. It's ridiculous. It's crazy amount of cards. So I'm going to empty my wallet as well, because I've got a lot of pound coins in my wallet. It's a bit too big. God, it's bloody dusty up here, isn't it, lad? Alright then, we're going to do a test run to work, see how long it takes to get there. Going via Lewis's, because that's where I'll be picking him up from. But yeah, got a proper CD in now, not just a feeling, and we're going to go. Well, I made it to work. This is the work. Well, there you go, there's work. Fucking hell, this city is a stressful place to drive. Lewis, for one, I'm not picking Lewis up from his house. He can fuck off. That road is a nightmare. I ain't going anywhere near that road. I went down it and it's literally the narrowest road I've ever seen in my life. Like Bath has wider roads than that. And there's just double parked cars on it. And I'm going down it, I'm like, where the... He's like, yeah, you can turn around on my road. Where? There is literally no room to turn around. My car wouldn't even... I've got a small car. My car wouldn't even fit sideways, let alone turn around in it. So I had to go right round and then did a 3-point turn, came over. Also, something I've noticed about this place, everywhere, and I mean everywhere, has a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. Literally, like dual carriageway, 20. What? That's mad. It's absolute madness. Like, I'm thinking about it. In Nottingham, I can think of one 20-mile-an-hour road, and that's by the side of a prison and a school. That's all I can think of that's 20 miles an hour. This place, fucking everything. Every road, 20. It's like they made too many in the factory. They're like, where the hell should we dump Bristol? Let's dump them in Bristol. So, yeah, it's coming up here, and the dual carriageway turned to 50. Well, it was 30, and then it went from 30 to 50, and then there was a roundabout. Why did you change it to 50? Just, like, literally just before a roundabout. And then you enjoy 50 mile an hour of traffic coming up here. God damn, I never noticed you don't look at speed cameras, do you, when you're walking around? Not speed cameras, speed things. I just assumed it'd be 30 and 40, not 20 and 30. It's madness. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting, to be honest. It's kind of interesting. But, yeah, so I'm now going to, this isn't where I'm going to be parking. I'm going to try and figure out how to get into Macro car park, which is where I will be parking. But yeah, people are in the office as well. I wonder why. It might be the phone staff, maybe, with the other companies and stuff. But yeah, otherwise it's bloody hard drive. It's going to take some getting used to. Compared to roads in Nottingham, this is nothing. Right, this is where I'll actually be parking. So that took 20 minutes to get here. 25 minutes, adding on some time for, well, no, 20 minutes if you take away some time that I spent pissing about near Lewis's road, which I'm not going down ever again. So yeah, that's not bad. 20-minute drive. Now let's get back, shall we? I've got car mode on my car, on my phone even. Look, you go into car mode and it's like, nope, you're not allowed anything other than these things here. So navigation, Google Maps, navigation. I want to go home, please. Take me home. Take me home on country roads. 20-minute drive according to Google. Oh, it's taking me back the way I came. That's the way I've got to practice anyway. So it's 20 minutes to drive 5 miles or 19 minutes to go 12 miles. You could, granted that way is the motorway, the M32, but you're talking, it's almost so bad if it wasn't 20. 20 is such an annoying speed. What gear do you drive in at 20? Like 4th or 3rd? 4th, I guess, but...
Head east on Lysander Road.
Will do, calm down. Back. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Driving in Bristol is pretty scary. It really is. It makes Nottingham look bloody easy. I'm sure I'll get used to it and stuff, but... God damn. I kind of know the way now. I ended up coming the motorway way back, not the short way. But it was quick getting back, it's got to be said, but I won't go that way in the future because I've got to take Lewis back, so I'll go the other way, the 5 mile way, which takes a minute less apparently. But it doesn't feel like a minute less because you're doing 10 mile an hour. But yeah, it's quite scary, this city is. A little bit. Only a tiny, teeny, tiny tatty bit terrifying. Look how bloody this blood orange is. Right then, we've had dinner, it's time to get ready to go out. We're going for a pub crawl. A really casual pub crawl. It's horns. Fucking calm down. Everyone in Bristol just get fucking well happy with the horns. That's all you bloody hear. It's 25 to 7 now. The guys are going to be reaching Bristol Temple Meads at 8:05. So I'm going to be picking up from there. I'm going to be taking them to Lewis's, parking in his garage. Then we're going to be heading out from there to the pubs. On a pub crawl, head into the town relatively quickly because the last train is at 11:10. So that's when Andy and Gilbert have to go back to Bath. Otherwise though, myself and Lewis and potentially Corey, I don't know at what point we're meeting Corey, or if we're meeting him, can then hang out in town for a little bit, and then I'll probably go at about 12. I don't want a late night. It's been a long day, to be honest, but shower, towel. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we're dressed, we're ready to go, and we're in a hoodie because it is so cold today. It's so ridiculously cold. I can't even handle life at this precise moment in time. But yeah, we're getting ready to roll out. I'm a bit nervous about driving because Bristol's a scary place to drive. It's just a case of getting used to it. I'm not used to roads this small, this bumpy, people this busy, like. Everyone just seems to be in a rush all the time. But luckily the drive to Temple Meads is a nice one. Been tracking it on the map. Just there, figuring out the best way to go to Lewis's as well. But yeah, the drive to Temple Meads is quite simple. And I thought you turned off then. You made a noise as if you just started zooming back in again. And speaking of which, I'm going to change your battery just in case you do turn off on me at some random point of the night. But yeah, I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to head off to Temple Meads to pick up the boys, and then we're going to drive up to Lewis's and move out from there, basically. And it's going to be so cold. Oh no. Right, phone is absolutely fully zapped up to hell. Cool. I don't need it to get me to Temple Meads, so I can just turn everything off. Man, you know when you feel like you're a confident driver when you're in Nottingham, when you're on roads you know, and then you're coming down here and you're like, God, I have fucking no idea where I'm going. It's horrendous. Like, everywhere's either 20 mile an hour. Like, even the ring road, the dual carriageway ring road was 30. It's so strange. It's really strange. And like, 20 is such a weird speed to keep to. 30 is like that's the speed. That is just what you assume the speed is. Here, you assume it's 20 until you see a 30. And when you see a 30, you have a fucking party. And you're just like, yes, 30, stretch your legs, car, stretch your legs. But god damn, it's ever so weird. It's such a strange city to drive in. Oh man.
Are we on?
We're on.
Are we on? Hello.
Hello there.
Hi, hello everyone. Hi. Why are pirates called pirates?
Why are pirates called pirates?
Because they are.
Right, so I'm heading home. I'm trying to find a taxi. There isn't going to be a bus for 20 minutes and I can walk in 20 minutes. But I don't fancy walking through the area I'm about to walk through. But I can't find a taxi rank anywhere. You know what? I should have... You're recording, yeah. I'm going to be a taxi driver. They make an absolute bomb in this city. I just went like fucking 2 minutes. 2 minutes, it was a £5. That's why I'm walking from here, because I'm not an idiot. I know to go from here to my house, it'll cost me another £5. So I'll walk. Just take me to the Sainsbury's, please, mate. Taxis in this city are legitimately, like, they're scarring. When I went to Leeds and I needed to get a taxi from the station, I'm like getting out 40 quid because it's a long way. And then you get there, oh, okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something because I'm forgetting my car, but it's fine. Yeah, like you get from the station to Laura's place in Leeds, I'm like getting 40 quid out the bank because I'm expecting to be absolutely trousered for that kind of journey. And then he's like, no, it's 6 quid please, mate. That's about 20 times further than I just went and still cost me a £5. So I'm going to be a taxi driver in Bristol, make an absolute bomb. But yes, in other news, we are heading home now. Another one of my absolutely legendary pub crawls where we went to 1, 2, 3. Wait, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. 5. Fuck me, we've increased since my last pub crawl. That's really good. But yeah, it was really good. I picked up the guys from the train station and I couldn't deal with them in the car, plus driving on roads I haven't driven on, and this city, something about it, I can't put it into words why it's so hard to drive in. I think it's got a lot to do with the fact that it's 20 miles an hour. Like 20 miles an hour is a hard speed to hit. Like 30, you can cruise at 30 easy without thinking. But 20, you have to concentrate on 20. When you concentrate on doing 20, it's difficult to figure out what lane you're supposed to be in. Difficult to figure out this, especially when everyone's talking. I ended up stopping at a green light. I'm being like absolutely bombarded by concentrating on where I need to go. I just can't do it, to be honest with you. Like, I know it sounds cocky and arrogant, but I think I'm a really good driver. I am a very confident driver. I'm not a timid driver. I know what I'm doing. I know that a good driver doesn't necessarily mean, like, if you pass it, like, I got 0 faults and 0 minors for my driving test. Granted, it was the 3rd time I took it, but that's what I got. And I know that I understand, because I've been driving for quite a while, that if you drive well enough to pass a test really well, if you drive like that all the time, then you're a bad driver. That just physically makes you a bad driver. You just don't make decisions in the way that a normal driver would. So I like to think I'm a very, very, very confident driver. Here, I crumble. I can't do it. So tomorrow I'm going to try and put aside some time. When I go and pick up my car, I'm going to try and put aside an hour or so just to drive around and see if I can get used to it and just snake around the city like I do on a walk, but in a car. It's horrible. Something to do with the smaller... And here, this, look. Yeah, good old Philippe was saying, like, how can you be scared? You've only got a small car. My small car, this is a normal size road. Most of the roads are like this, if not narrower. Yeah, you'd only get my car down this. Granted, it fits nicely, but then you've got cars coming the other way. You've got cars behind you. You've got this. You've got to find a space in the middle of that to dive in so you can let other cars go past. It's horrible compared to Nottingham, which is really easy. And in my defence, compared to Bath, like when I drove Mum's car in Bath, which was a big car, it's a lot bigger than the one I've got now. I thought that would be hard because it's like a lot of windy roads, a lot of difficult places to park and all that kind of crap. But compared to here, it's easy. It's so easy. So like I say, tomorrow I'm going to try and put aside some time. When I go and pick it up, I'm going to try and put aside some time to do some work and stuff. But anyway, like I say, I was driving them back. I got really flustered under the wheel. And it's like, you can't... It's really hard for me to judge 20 miles an hour. Like, I'll sit at the lights and go, there's a car there, expecting them to be doing 30 or 40. I'm like, I can't go in this gap. And then they take about 8 hours to get to me. I'm like, fuck, I could have gone. You know what I mean? Just little things. I can't judge 20 mile an hour traffic like I can 30 or 40. And it's really weird that I have to. I think it's really strange that a city, like, now I know it's 20 mile an hour. I look at the traffic and I'm like, if these people were doing 30, they wouldn't be having half the problems they're having. I think it's slowed down to a point where you're just causing more issues by slowing down. But yeah, so driving back, getting stressed at the wheel, everyone's talking around me, I'm trying to remember where to go, I'm trying to listen to my phone to tell me where to go, trying to stay in the right lane, trying to pay attention to traffic lights and all this shit, and everything's going off. And yeah, so, but I got it to Lewis's, whipped it into his carport. I never knew what a carport was until today. I've seen them, I've heard the name, never seen one, but whipped it into his carport. Everyone's like, oh, you sure? And I'm like, fucking, I'm straight in. Pro parker, just whip it straight in. I even press my city button, which makes my steering super, super light. Except I didn't press the city off button. And I'm not sure whether that might drain my battery. Hopefully not. Because otherwise Lewis is going to have to help me jump it. It's going to be fun. But yeah, so I got it there. We then walked from there. We got there about 8:30, I think, just after, potentially, because the train was a bit delayed. Started walking down. We bumped into, well, we collected Corey and Matt. And then we were going down, and it just got to the point where we were like, right, we're a 45-minute walk away from the station, and everyone in Bath are panicking because they need to get back for their bus, for their train. And we're like, god damn, so we had to power from... We didn't even have to power, it's not even that far. Google says it's 45 minutes, it's not. It's honestly not. Like, even when Gilbert started to get to where he recognised, he's like, oh yeah, we're like literally minutes away here. Oh yeah. So yeah, we went to a couple of bars along the way, which was good fun. It was really good fun, like, just even though it was really, really quick, just catching up with all of the different people, like, that I haven't seen in a long time. We're gonna have to do something again at some point. Preferably one that hasn't got the same time restraints as that did. But yeah, so we lost them. We then went from there to a... Jesus, cat, hello. It's a bit late, isn't it, for a cat to be out and about? Fucking cold as well, mate. Mate, you can't follow me into my flat. Please don't follow me into my flat. Please don't follow me into my flat. It's not the one I like either. Like, it's not Porky. But yeah, when it was just me, Corey, Lewis, and... No, cat, no. Look, Rosie. Rosie, you can't stay. I know it's cold out. You terrify me, cat. Firstly, you're on my table. If you behaved like a dog, and when I told you to get down, you would have gone down. 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 Get. Fuck's sake, Rosie. Look, Rosie. On a serious note, yeah? You can't stay here. You can't stay here. Ah, dear, oh dear. What was I talking about, guys? Before Rosie is rudely interrupted. Do you have, on the other side of that, a house number, Rosie? Can I have a look? Are you going to bite me if I go for you? Hey. Let me look at your collar, love. Calm down, yeah? Calm down. It's got an itchy head. Yeah, it was really good getting everyone together, even though everyone's like completely different. Like, me and Corey play snooker, me and Lewis work together, me and Matt would have been on the same team if you hadn't quit, and then obviously everyone from Bath is from Bath, but yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It is just gone 12:30. I would have been back a lot earlier if I found a bus or a thingy. I left at like 10 to 12, I think, because I don't really like going out and drinking lots since last time as well. Well, no, just entirely. And I was done by that time. And a lot of people have gone home for like the last train. Corey and Matt went off, and then it was just me and Lewis. And I'm like, Lewis, last time we went out was horrendous. And I was out for too long, and need a productive day tomorrow. I've got to do some baking. I've got to do. Move out of the way, Rosie, so I can put the heater on. God damn it! It is bloody cold. I'll put it on for an hour or so. No, put your paw down. You stupid cat. Right, the heating's on, and then Rosie, yeah, and then I'm like, I'm done. I don't need to be out anymore. What I'm going to do is just spend more money for no reason. So I came back, and now I've made a friend, Rosie. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I have a busy day. I have a busy day ahead of me. I'm attempting to walk to the town centre. I'm going to get a refund on my bus ticket for what's left. I'm then going to walk up to Lewis's, and I'm going to get myself my car back. I'm then going to go for a test drive around for about an hour or so, figure out like how long I can drive for, just basically get some experience on these kind of roads, because I need it. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to put my hands up to that. I do need it. And then I've got to do some baking, I've got a live stream to do, I've got a blog to finish. There's lots to do, lots and lots to do. Rosie, love, you'll kill me if I stay. If I let you stay, I'm gonna have to kick you out in the cold again, love. Warm up. You've got like an hour. That's it. All right. You can come in whenever you want in the daytime, dear. You can. Honestly, you can. I really don't mind. But not at night. You can't stay overnight because you're gonna do shit somewhere, and I will kill you. And like a murder weapon, I will conceal you. And that's just the way it is. All right. You understand me? Yes. But yeah, that's all though, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow I've got to get up early so I can... she looks so sad. She looks so confused. What's actually happening? I just followed you into this place expecting my home, and this isn't my home. I'm just prancing around this table, making it my own. Is that what you're doing? No? Just scratching her face. But yeah, so that's my plan tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I'm up early. Food, town, car, drive, back, bake, blog, stream, day. How's that? I'm going to get rid of this cat, and I will catch you. I'm going to end the video so you can't see what actually happens. I'll have to tell you tomorrow. Rosie, what are you doing? I'll catch you later.